Hey there, Beachwood Bobcats, and welcome to week 4 of Special.
I can flip the switch. Specials!
Hi everyone, welcome back for week 4 of Specials. Woo! We've been talking a lot about songs that might help us get through some tough spots. And I've heard back from some of you. I got an amazing video from Ben and Anjali who played two traditional horns, different sizes from their Jewish heritage. It was awesome. And then Quinn and Haley mentioned a couple of their songs too, and I know others of you have too. I was going back to see if I could find it, and I couldn't find everybody's, but I've been hearing back from some of you. So thank you. Keep those coming. This week we're going to talk a little bit about loss and how it's a real part of life, and how sadness is probably something we're all feeling, adults and kids are feeling right now these days. So loss can be something like having somebody that you love die, like a pet or a person, or it can be moving away from friends, or it can be just growing up. I'm doing my niece's graduation video this week and watching her grow up. It kind of gets sad. It's kind of happy sad. So it's both. So I'm going to start by talking about somebody who's very important to me. His name is Bill Withers, and the reason he's important to me is because I have sung his song, Lean on Me, every year for years, and some of you guys have sung it a few times, and I always put it in the videos, the slideshows that I do at the end of the year too, because it's a song that helps me and supports me both when I'm happy and when I'm sad. Bill Withers did not die of COVID. He died of heart disease. He was 81. And by the way, if you participated in Jump Rope for Heart, you are helping with people who have heart disease, helping to cure that. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about him before we sing the song. Here's a picture of Bill Withers. He wrote a lot of songs. Lean on Me was one of them. There's a couple of other ones down there. Lovely Day and Ain't No Sunshine. And he won the Grammy Award 3 times. Here he is when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that's Stevie Wonder inducting him into the Hall of Fame, and John Legend was there too. I'm going to show you a video with them singing the song with him. So it says he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2015 by Stevie Wonder in the category of performers. He was a leading figure in the Black singer-songwriter movement and crafted ballads and tracks that are enduring classics. That's for sure. I'm going to move down a little bit. That's him accepting the award. And there he is when he's younger. That's pretty good. There's some pictures of him right there. And it says, every word they sing and express that you can relate to. And here's a clip of Stevie Wonder, John Legend, and Bill Withers singing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction.
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrows, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on. Oh, I have pain, you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let you. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. Hey, we all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll have you carry on. Oh, it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, or I'm right on the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me, come on everybody, call me. If you need a friend, call me. Oh baby, just if you need a friend, all you got to do is, yeah, call me. All you got to do is, all you got to do is, call me. Come on now, call me. One more time now, call me. Yeah, we love you, dear. We love you, dear brothers. Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, we'll see you back on the other end with the version of the song that we sing usually and one other bonus song. Bye.
Hey, Beechwood Bobcats, good to see you again. This week we've got 2 family PE challenges we're going to do. So let's get started. The first one is the 100 Jumping Jack Challenge. I'm going to go first. I'll do 10 jumping jacks, and then while I'm doing my jumping jacks, you will rest. When I'm done with the first 10, you'll pick it up, you'll do 10, and we'll just go back and forth. All right, well, let's get started. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it away. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My turn. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, halfway, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73,
74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Nice job. Our next challenge is called the Sponge Balance Challenge. Now you can do this for any length of time you want. Today we're just going to do it for 30 seconds so you can learn how to do it and maybe challenge your brother, sister, mom, dad, or whoever you live with. So let's get started. First thing you need is a ordinary sponge. Now if you can't find a sponge in the house, you can use anything you want. You could use a sock or a washcloth, anything that will balance on your knees. I'm going to try the sponge. It's a little harder, but you can use whatever you want. So here's what happens. You get in the table position and you're going to put the sponge or the washcloth or sock on one knee and lifting your bottom off the ground. All you do is grab that sponge or sock, switch it to your other knee, put your hand back down, grab and switch, grab and switch, grab and switch. And you keep going for, like I said, 30 seconds is what we're going to do today. I've got myself a little timer on my phone, so I'll go first. I'll count how many I do and see if you can beat me. So here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Woo, that's 30 seconds. Now, it's your turn. See if you can beat 19 without a miss. Good luck.
Hey, Bobcats. As we go into week 4 of specials with PE, music, and social emotional learning with the counselor, we just wanted to reach out and tell you guys how much we missed you. We missed you guys so much. And so our books and our learning this week, as you have seen already, are all about making a connection with each other, even from a distance. And for that reason, I chose a special book. To me, at least. This book is called The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. It talks about how even when we are apart, we can still be connected. And she references by an invisible string that connects our hearts. And it connects everybody to everybody. Friends, family, teachers to students. And lucky for us, it doesn't just have to be an invisible string. We get to see each other every week because of modern technologies. And more specifically, Microsoft Teams. And we are so excited that we get to see you guys on the film. But without further ado, let's jump into this book. I'm becoming an old man, so I gotta, really get my glasses on. Okay, here we go. The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. Let's just zoom into here we go. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Suddenly it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy," they cried out as they ran to her. "Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mom said, "You know we're always together, no matter what." "But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed?" said Liza. Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. "I was about your age when my mommy first told me about the invisible string." "I don't see a string," said Jeremy. "You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love." "But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there?" asked Liza. "Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone you love." "When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug at my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts," said Jeremy. "Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string?" Liza asked. "She sure does," said Mom. "And best friends like me and Lucy?" asked Liza. "Best friends too." "How far can the string reach?" "Anywhere and everywhere," Mom said. "Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean?" asked Jeremy. "Yes," Mom said, "even there." "Or a mountain climber?" "Even there." "A ballerina in France?" "Even there." "A jungle explorer?" "Even there." "How about an astronaut out in space?" "Yes, even there." Then Jeremy quietly asked, "Can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven?" "Yes, even there." "Does the string go away when you're mad at us?" "Never," said Mom. "Love is stronger than anger, and as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there." "Even when you get older and can't agree about things like what movie to see or who gets to ride in the front seat or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right. You two should be in bed." And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their beds. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends, and their friends, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see. No one is ever alone. Where does your string go? That's the question she asks on the back of this book. She says, we're all connected by an invisible string, but where does your string go? Who are you connected to? That's a great thing to think about during this time. Think about all the people in your life who you get to see every day. Maybe a mom, maybe a dad, maybe a brother or a sister or a pet. And then think about the people who you don't always get to see, especially now. And think about how you guys are connected. Are you reaching out to them? Are you making phone calls? Maybe writing a letter, because who doesn't like getting a letter in the mail? Are you sending emails or connecting through Microsoft Teams or Zoom? These are all really great resources to connect with people who we love and who we care about and who we just miss. Maybe our friends, family. So I'm going to encourage you now, go ahead, reach out to somebody who you haven't talked to in a while with your parents' permission and guidance. Ask them to help you. Maybe give somebody a call or send them a message. And just say, hi, how you doing? I miss you. Haven't seen you in a long time. What is your class doing, or what have you been doing for fun? Maybe you could even go over some of those time capsule items that we worked on the last couple weeks. Tell them about your favorite things. The more we do this, the more we're able to stay connected with other people. And the easier this quarantine will be. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. And I miss you. And I'll see you next week for another edition of Specials.
Oh, well, hello, Beechwood Bobcats. Scaredy Squirrel here. I have a book that was written about me and some adventures I had, but I don't read very well, so I asked Mr. Wheeler to help me out with it. So, here we go.
Scaredy Squirrel by Melanie Watt. Warning. Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone wash their hands with antibacterial soap before reading this book. Scaredy Squirrel never leaves his nut tree. He'd rather stay in his safe and familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown. The unknown can be a very scary place for a squirrel. The unknown. A few things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of: tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, and sharks. So he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is. Advantages of never leaving the nut tree: great view, plenty of nuts, safe place, and no tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, or sharks. Disadvantages of never leaving the nut tree: same old view, same old nuts, same old place. In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything is predictable. All is under control. Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine: 6:45 a.m. wake up, 7 o'clock eat a nut, 7:15 look at a view, 12 o'clock eat a nut, 12:30 look at a view, 5 o'clock eat a nut, 5:31 look at a view, and 8 o'clock at night go to sleep. But let's say, just for example, that something unexpected did happen. You can rest assured that this squirrel is prepared. A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit: parachute, bug spray, mask and rubber gloves, hard hat, antibacterial soap, calamine lotion, net, Band-Aid, and sardines. My favorite. What to do in case of an emergency according to Scaredy Squirrel. Step 1, panic. Step 2, run. Step 3, get emergency kit. Step 4, put on the emergency kit. Step 5, consult the exit plan. And step 6, exit the tree if there's absolutely, definitely, truly no other option. The exit plan. Shh, top secret. Exit 1. Note to self. Watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky. Exit 2. Note to self. Do not land in river. If unavoidable, use sardines to distract the sharks. Exit 3. Note to self. Look out for poison ivy and for tarantulas roaming the ground. Exit 4. Note to self. Keep in mind that germs are everywhere. Remember, if all else fails, playing dead is always a good option. With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches. Day after day he watches, until one day, Thursday at 9:37 in the morning, a killer bee appears. Scaredy Squirrel jumps in panic, knocking his emergency kit out of the tree. This was not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel jumps to catch his kit. He quickly regrets this idea. The parachute is in the kit. But something incredible happens. He starts to glide. Scaredy Squirrel is no ordinary squirrel. He's a flying squirrel. He feels overjoyed, adventurous. Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about the killer bee, not to mention the tarantulas, the poison ivy, green Martians, germs, and sharks. He's carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush and plays dead. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later, finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that nothing horrible is happening in the unknown today, so he returns to his nut tree. All this excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make drastic changes to his life. Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. 6:45 a.m., wake up. 7 o'clock, eat a nut. 7:15, look at the view. 9:37, jump into the unknown. 9:45, play dead. 11:45, return home to the tree. 12 o'clock noon, eat a nut. 12:30, look at the view. 5 o'clock, eat a nut. 5:31, look at the view again. And 8 o'clock at night, go to sleep. P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick it up just yet. I wonder why. The end.
And we are back. Let's hit it with our version of Lean On Me and maybe a little preview of coming attractions with the slideshow.
need a friend. Oh, baby, now. When you need a friend. When you need a friend.
Well, that Lean On Me was a new version of Bill Withers' song. It came out in the 80s and was sung by a group called Club Nouveau. Let me know which one you liked best, the one at the beginning or the one at the end of the tape that we just sang. Also, there was a movie that came out called Lean On Me. You can look that up, see what it was about. This week, I'm going to leave you with one more song about two friends who say goodbye because one of them grows up and leaves. He decides to leave on his own, which is very sad, but we've sung the song before. And notice that there's a new friendship that happens at the end of the story. Know that I'm thinking about you every week, and I wish we could be together again. But if you stay tuned, we'll have a new video for week 5, and we will see you then. Bye.
The magic dragon lived by the sea
and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff
and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff.
Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail.
And noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came,
And pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little girls and boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys.
one gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. So Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar.
His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane.
Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave.
So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave.